The screen lights up. Notifications ping. A video flashes across your timeline, shared 1,000 times before you've even had your coffee. What you're seeing feels immediate, urgent, undeniable. But behind that viral clip, behind the trending hashtag, lies a world that is carefully shaped, curated, and sometimes manipulated. In modern conflict, war isn't just fought on battlefields with tanks and soldiers. It's fought in the algorithms that decide what you see, in the viral narratives that capture your heart, and in the endless streams of social media that reach billions of us every single day. The stakes are human, ethical, and deeply political. Before we dive in, just think about the last time you were scrolling. How much of what you saw was the unvarnished truth? And how much was engineered to provoke an emotion, outrage, sympathy, or allegiance? Social media platforms are designed for one primary purpose: to capture and hold your attention. Their algorithms prioritize engagement, which often means they reward content that is sensational, emotional, or polarizing. In times of war, this system amplifies dramatic footage, one-sided narratives, and, most dangerously, misinformation. Posts that make you angry or afraid are shared widely and rapidly, while nuanced analysis or carefully fact-checked reports struggle to gain the same traction. For civilians living through the horror of war, the speed of this information can shape their perceptions, their behaviors, and even their survival strategies. We've seen it in recent conflicts, where viral videos, memes, and hashtag campaigns have become powerful tools of influence. Some are grassroots, offering a real-time, unfiltered window into human suffering or military actions. But others are orchestrated campaigns, sometimes sponsored by states, designed specifically to sway public opinion at home and abroad. In either case, the incredible speed of digital transmission turns perception itself into a battlefield. This is where misinformation, whether it's intentional or accidental, becomes so dangerous. It can escalate tensions, provoke violence, and completely distort reality. False reports of attacks, troop movements, or atrocities can circulate around the globe before anyone has a chance to verify them. In the worst cases, these false reports have led to real-world panic, retaliation, and even targeted attacks on innocent people. Eyewitnesses on the ground often find their own accounts drowned out by a flood of viral content, while professional journalists struggle to compete with emotionally charged but completely unverified posts, and the algorithms only make it worse. Those engagement metrics, likes, shares, comments, dictate what appears in our feeds. This creates a powerful feedback loop. Content designed to provoke outrage gets more visibility, which in turn encourages more people to create and share sensational content. Over time, this digital environment can fundamentally shape our beliefs and attitudes, sometimes completely detached from factual accuracy. Social media also blurs the line between citizen journalism and outright propaganda. An ordinary person might share footage of an event without understanding the full context, accidentally contributing to a curated narrative. At the same time, professional actors, political operatives, PR firms, or state agencies are crafting content specifically designed to manipulate what we think and feel. The result is a chaotic ecosystem where truth, opinion, and manipulation all coexist, often looking exactly the same. The ethical implications here are profound. Decisions made by an engineer designing an algorithm in Silicon Valley can affect lives in a war zone thousands of miles away. Viral misinformation can influence elections, incite violence, or be used to justify military action. For civilians who rely on accurate information for their safety, the stakes of digital manipulation are literally life and death, and eyewitness accounts captured on smartphones give us a raw, immediate look at events, but their framing, editing, and the context they're shared in can be manipulated to provoke a specific reaction. The human cost is tangible. People are judged, targeted, or vilified based on what circulates online, long before the facts are ever established. History gives us clear examples. During conflicts in the Middle East, images and videos went global in minutes, shaping international opinion and influencing diplomatic conversations. Misinformation campaigns during conflicts in Eastern Europe have been used to undermine trust, sow division, and escalate tensions. In every case, The combination of social media and war transformed information into a weapon. Now, the platforms have tried to respond. They've introduced fact-checking labels, content moderation, and misinformation warnings, but these measures often feel like a drop in the ocean. The sheer speed of digital communication often outpaces any attempt at verification. The algorithms still favor engagement over accuracy, and the global scale of these platforms makes consistent enforcement nearly impossible. The law and our ethical frameworks are struggling to keep up with the pace of technology, leaving all of us exposed to narratives that distort reality. For people experiencing conflict, their social media feed can be a lifeline. They might use it to find safe routes, anticipate attacks, or learn where to find humanitarian aid. But when misinformation spreads, the consequences are immediate: confusion, misplaced fear, and poor decisions. The algorithms, while technically neutral, become powerful tools that structure perception, influence behavior, and, in some cases, determine who survives. But it's not all negative. Social media also amplifies international advocacy. Campaigns that document human rights abuses can mobilize global attention, attract humanitarian aid, and put real pressure on policymakers. The same tools that spread misinformation can also empower voices that were previously silenced, creating powerful networks of solidarity and accountability. The great ethical challenge is balancing this power of amplification with verification, speed with accuracy, and raw emotion with hard evidence. This is why digital literacy and critical thinking are more essential than ever. We all have to navigate our feeds with a constant awareness of bias, manipulation, and sensationalism. As civilians, journalists, and global citizens, we share a responsibility to question what we see, verify our sources, and resist the easy allure of viral outrage. Propaganda in the social media era is incredibly sophisticated. State and non-state actors exploit psychological triggers, visual storytelling, and our own emotions. Memes, short clips, and viral hashtags are designed to embed a narrative in our minds quickly, subtly, and persistently. And unlike traditional media, there are no editorial gatekeepers, which allows these narratives to spread like wildfire. The psychological effects are significant. Repeated exposure to this curated content can shape our core beliefs, reinforce our prejudices, and amplify hostility. This digital warfare extends far beyond physical borders, influencing our domestic politics and our social cohesion. Ultimately, social media in wartime isn't inherently good or evil. It's a mirror, reflecting the intentions and decisions of its users, of states, and of our societies. It can be used to document atrocities or to distort them, to amplify unheard voices or to drown them out. The responsibility lies with all of us, the creators, the consumers, and the platforms themselves. The challenge is to cultivate awareness, critical thinking, and ethical standards in a landscape defined by speed and virality. As we conclude, remember this: every viral post has a story behind it. Every algorithm has an effect, and every click, share, and comment carries real ethical weight. Social media is no longer just a backdrop to conflict. It is a part of the battlefield itself. Thank you for watching. If you want to explore more about the intersection of war, technology, and society, please subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to keep producing content that informs, engages, and challenges how we see the world.